And we're here in game number 2. We've had a bit of a break. The patch has unraveled with many new exciting features. We'll hear plenty more about those over in the coming weeks. Check out Reddit if you haven't seen it to see what's in it. But right now, guys, we're here live with the Corsair Summit 2013 Gaming Tournament. There's now a Dota TV ticket, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. $3 to support Corsair, to support the tournament. And you can also check out our new Elgato crew, which actually you get views for watching any tournament we cast, whether or not it's actually a tournament associated with, there aren't actually tournaments associated with the crews, it's associated with Beyond the Summit, with the casters, with myself, with LD. LD, man, how you doing?
Fantastic, Gods. Game 2, Virtus Pro versus NEXT.kz. Surprisingly, you'd think it'd be VP having an easy time of it. NEXT.kz did not look good at all in their first series. They got crushed, and they got crushed by RoX.KiS with a stand-in. I didn't even feel RoX.KiS was on their A game. They were throwing away a massive advantage for much of that game. Took forever to close the deal. At NEXT.kz, they took it on the back of a Batrider, a Wisp, and a really strong snowballing start. So heading into Game 2, how do you feel about this draft so far? Does it look good for NEXT.kz, or do you think VP have the tools they need to force a Game 3?
All the games VP have lost have been Wisp, which was banned up by NEXT.kz, mostly because VP had the first pick, I imagine, which was smart of NEXT.kz, but I just hope if it goes to a Game 3 that VP do ban off the Wisp. They've been giving away that hero way too much here. As far as this draft side, the Silencer being picked up very early on is the big thing here. Hero which VP like to run as a support, and we'll have to see how it fits into their lineup. It does sort of tip off NEXT.kz nice and early on to not pick up any heroes which get too hard countered by this, though.
Yeah, it's frankly pretty cocky to give away Wisp like that. In general, I feel, in the Western seed especially, where teams know how to use the hero, where teams like to be aggressive, especially in Russian Dota, split pushing, forcing fights, Wisp is the ultimate punisher. And if you give it away, you got to have a game plan. They didn't. They paid for it. They do ban it in this game, so enough about the Wisp. Actually, a Doombraider ban here. I have not seen NEXT.kz run that hero at all, but worried perhaps about his ability to shut down Batrider when he blinks in and looks for a last. So NEXT.kz will, however, get another thorn in the side of Batrider players around the world. It's the Nyx. You jump in with the Firefly, he walks into it with Carapace, and all of a sudden your perfect initiation has quite a few blemishes on it.
Yeah, this is a powerful hero to have, and something which is nice against Batrider because the Carapace you can easily trigger it on the Firefly. So it's a strong potential solo mid hero. Can also fit into that support role, which is why Nyx Assassin is so great as an early or just to pick up whenever in the draft, because you don't really give away too much about your lanes. VP going to pick up their other support, so already they've got both their support heroes. It's very rarely that we've seen Silencer as a solo or carry. When he first came into the CM pool, one or two teams tried him as a solo mid. But teams quickly realized his best role was in that support spot.
By the way, I'm not sure I think it's your microphone. There seems to be quite a lot of feedback. I'm not sure if you have a fan going on the mic or anything like that, but if there's anything you could do to fix it.
Are you getting it on your end as well, or just in the...
Yeah, at least I'm hearing it on my headphones, and it seems like the stream chat is as well.
Okay, I've moved my laptop away from my mic, which my laptop is making a bit of noise, but it shouldn't be too bad.
There's a little bit of feedback, and stream is saying there's no audio. I'm gonna go double check that real quick, and in the meantime, keep on casting.
Okay, sounds good, man. We are gonna have Doombringer banned, Puck banned, Naga Siren as well as the Darkseid banned out by the two teams here. NEXT.kz have a fourth pick coming up. As guys in the stream chat, be sure to let us know, of course. Let us know how the audio is going. We've just got a bit of a makeshift setup here going for the Corsair Gaming Tournament. You should be able to hear me if you're in Dota TV, though. I'm broadcasting my audio directly into that. Maybe that's why we're getting some feedback. I'm having that Dota TV messed things up. But the fourth pick coming up for NEXT.kz, they've got their, most likely their two supports, Nyx Assassin, of course, can as a solo mid. But we've been seeing more and more of him in that support role. They need some kind of a solo mid. They also need their offlaner here as well. So a lot of those strong offlaners banned out. Nature's Prophet no longer in the pool. As is, same goes for Darkseer. So we'll see something else along those lines. As okay, you guys in the chat. Apparently, chat's catching up a bit now. It seems non-ideal. I can actually put the stream on myself. Okay. It is getting some feedback. LD, man, how's it sounding there? Any better, I hope?
Let's
Next.
restart the call.
Alright, restart the call.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Slog.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds.
Things sounding better now, guys? Let us know. As always. My microphone seems to be a bit low with Dota. Yeah, I can actually, no, I can't change Dota.
Hopefully things are better. We might have to make some... I'm putting my headset on now. Sorry about that, guys. We do not have a producer for these games, so it is a little bit sloppy. I do apologize for that. I am not getting quite as bad feedback. There is a little bit of a rumbling, but I think it's better now. We'll just have to wait and see if the stream chat has good audio levels. So, guys, when you hear this, well, I'm fixing my mic, so... All right, there we go. So, guys, when you hear this, let us know if our audio levels are equal to each other. If not, we will make some adjustments.
Yeah, hope everything else is okay. Dota TV as well. Feel free to message us, tweet at us, whatever it may be. I had one person saying I was a bit low in Dota TV. Unfortunately, Dota TV levels we can't really adjust all too much because it's meant to be all done on the Valve end to balance things out. But we have a draft underway. NEXT.kz have actually picked up a Slark as their most likely their solo mid role.
Yes, Slark the choice and a fantastic hero to punish a Batrider pick. You can actually Dark Pack out of Global Silence and Lasso. So if he gets that off at the right time, Virtus Pro's initiation on him could be completely futile. And the other nice thing about Slark is he blows up squishy support. So Silencer, Rubik, they don't have that much burst damage. And I'm a little bit concerned for VP. That's really where you run into trouble versus Slark. If you can't just kill that hero immediately in a fight, things often go awry.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they've got enough burst damage. Silencer feels pretty nice. I'm not sure how all the mechanics there will work with the last word in the Dark Pack, but could be a nice little hero to have there. Queen of Pain offers a lot of burst damage, and they last pick a Brewmaster, so could even be an offlane Slark. Maybe they go for an offensive tri lane and put something like Slark in the safe lane. This is an interesting draft coming out from NEXT.kz. Some heroes you don't see a whole lot of, especially the Brewmaster. I feel this hero has sort of faded out, but he's still so strong, especially as a solo mid.
It's going to be a Panda Brewmaster as the final selection. NEXT.kz's 5-man is insane. I am really digging their draft. VP, they are quite reliant on getting off the global into Lasso initiation. I feel that's the one weakness of their draft is they really have to find those pickoffs in the early to mid game. If it goes to mid game and they're not ahead, I feel like they're in trouble. Of course, there is Greevil's Greed. That could be your X factor. But end of the day, if NEXT.kz has equal farm to VP, and they have enough items that Bat can't just find pickoffs all over the map, I think they'll be in absolutely fantastic shape. They could take this game too. Based on this draft, I think they should feel pretty confident.
Yeah, I like NEXT.kz's draft, and something which is going to put Virtus Pro outside of their comfort zone, playing against a Slark, playing against a Brewmaster, these kind of heroes. And VP have decided to go for more or less a standard sort of semi-full protect one kind of strategy. They're going to having a farming Alchemist, maybe going to go somewhat aggressive with. Actually, it looks like they may go aggressive with it because they're going to have Batrider heading directly towards the bottom lane.
Well, we'll introduce the entire team. First for VP, it is going to be the Batrider being handled by KSI. He's normally the off-lane player or the side lane solo. And actually, do we really get a ching sound or a ding every time? A cha-ching every time an item's purchased? That's pretty cool. We'll have KSI playing the Bat Rider. Tame My Wild or Crazy on the Queen of Pain. Illidan Storm Range handling the Alk. He'll be going for the level 1 concoction. Arsart on the Silencer. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that ping, but it is certainly drawing my attention. Jada Medved, he'll be your stand-in, and he's handling the Rubik. And off the back, what a fucka. Boots first.
Jeez.
What is he up to here? Trying to...
He's going off lane here. He's going to try to pull the creep wave in the off lane, and I don't think he's been spotted yet. Oh, he's going to get spotted.
Oh no.
He's
Well,
been seen.
he has gone for leap at level 1. There's plenty of ways for him to get out of dodge. He'll have to jump up this hill and look to escape. Jada
He may
Medved.
actually die here.
Well, he's run back
He's
in.
surrounded. The
He's...
problem is he's surrounded. Rubik is on the high ground waiting for him. He can lift him back to the low ground.
Oh
Ground?
no.
Yeah.
He jumped into the Rubik, needed to get a bit farther up the cliff, and now it's going to be your first blood. This is not the start that NEXT.kz wanted. Wow. VP, I don't think they knew he was going to do that, but they 5-man into their own jungle, and they just happened to barely come into vision of him, setting up for their defensive tri-lane.
A bit of luck going their way here or there, whatever you want to call it. It's something which VP will be very happy about. Slark, if he got where he wanted to behind between the tier 2 and tier 3 tower to pull the creep wave, it would have helped him a lot in the off lane, but now he's going to struggle. He can't try that trick anymore. Rubik and Silence are going to be waiting for him. Also, he's missed that first wave, so this off lane is lost.
Honestly, though, I feel that's so unnecessary. Like, what is a Rubik and a Silencer going to do to you at level 1? If you're just going between the tier 1 and tier 2, that is a much safer play. You don't have to basically put yourself into the no man's land, where if you get caught, you can easily be surrounded and picked off. Mid lane, Tame My Wild takes a lot of damage. Really, really nice diving for this. Does he really think he can get the kill? What is NEXT.kz up to this game? Well, they really want to slow down this Bat Rider jungle, but they are investing a lot to do it. It's 2 heroes just to slow down 1. They do isolate him. The latch is there. There's no impale, unfortunately. I don't think they have enough burst to get the kill. And I think if I'm VP, I'm okay with this, because,
He's going to turn this around. Rubik's here. They're going to kill the Slark again, maybe.
Oh, no.
He's got 3 napalm stacks. He's taking so much damage from these auto attacks from the Bat Rider. He's dead. 1 more auto attack. Napalm needs to get a bit closer. He's going to try to salve up. He's got to leap. He may actually survive this, but he needs to go up the cliff and avoid the tower. It looks like he'll do just that.
And he will, but Silencer's waiting. Mr. Arsart here to at least make him feel an extra bit of hurting. Get away from my Bat Rider. He says, meanwhile, really, really nice, is going to end up going down to Tame My Wild. They are investing way too much to shut down this jungle Bat Rider, and in doing so, they fed away 2 kills. They haven't really stopped him. I mean, they've slowed him down, but now he'll just go back to doing what he does best, which is, well, actually, I guess he was forced to take Sticky Napalm. So, that does slow down his jungle a lot. But now that they know he's Sticky Napalm, they should just back off and stop dying to try and slow him down.
He can just go leech a bit of XP in mid lane, or just kill he can kill the small camp quite easily just with sticky napalm to get that level 2. And as long as he's stacking this big camp over and over again, it's not going to slow down his jungle too much, except right initially. But once he gets that big camp stacked up, kills it off, he'll be caught up right away.
I still go back to that first blood, and I don't understand why you couldn't just go here, like a normal creep skip. I'm not sure why I guess he figured he could be a little bit cheekier, sneak by them, but it's just such a risky play. And that tri-lane, Silencer Rubik, how do they actually kill you at level 1? Alchemist is going to be farming the creep wave. They can slow you down, sure. They can chip away at you, but they are not going to kill you. That was, well, a little bit too bold, I feel. But
they're not going to kill you. They can maybe zone you out of the lane just by right-click harass. It's one of those things where you just don't want to be... You're not trading hits, you're just taking hits because of their range.
And he had boots first, and he was pulled, so I feel like they couldn't have actually done that much harassment. You know, guys, it's been so much chaos, we never introduced NEXT.kz properly. What a fucka, the Slark. They'll go in mid now. Stallcat is going to be playing your Panda. Really, really nice. It's just a parade of melee heroes into the mid lane, handling the Nyx Assassin. Reeves on the safe lane Shadow Demon. That is not Dota Cinema's Reeves. And now Mantis, playing the Gyro. He's your carry player. Well, we got both teams introduced. It only took us 3 minutes.
We're off to a good start. This is our, as you guys know, we had a bit of a break here because of the patch, but we're back in action now. Slark's still trying to be as annoying as possible in this jungle. Bat Rider, yeah, he's only just going to hit level 2 now. He's got himself a triple stack on the big cap though, so he'll get up to level 4 or 5 when he kills that, but it may take him a bit of time to actually kill it off.
Yeah, I mean, he actually can kill it without really taking damage. You just stack the napalm up until it's like 7 or 8, and then you go mid lane. Tame My Wild, this dual lane is not working, because they're not killing him, and he's hit level 5. They're delaying the Panda's level 6 to do it. I would really prefer to see really, really nice just stacking, pulling, farming his level 6. It's an empty lane top. They are going to take a tier 1, but now VP may rotate a hero. They're going to jump in mid. Tame My Wild, Shadow Strike up on Stallcat. If the evasion isn't there, this could be a kill. He needs 1, maybe 2 more auto attacks. He's going to die to poison ticks. There is no deny. In comes the Nyx. It's too late. This dual lane mid is a total and abysmal failure. They haven't stopped the jungle Batrider either. Now he's going to farm a triple stack. This game is going from bad to worse in a hurry for NEXT.kz. They're leading on gold, but that is only temporary.
Yeah, this is absolutely not going well at all. Maybe we're going to find... No, they're not going to get the kill on Nyx Assassin. He's going to escape away, but regen rune for Queen of Pain. The perfect rune that Queen of Pain wanted just now, and back towards mid lane.
All that mana burn. He's been mana burning the Queen of Pain for a good 5 minutes. All for naught now.
NEXT.kz are going to have this bottom lane pushed out, which will get Slack some much needed levels, but he's now sharing it with Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin's like, yo, I want to dual lane this bottom lane. There's some XP here. Slack? Leap forward? I don't know about that.
Well, this game is... I feel like I'm at a circus or something.
Yeah.
So
This
much
has been
silliness.
a very unusual game, to say the least.
Yeah, I was not prepared for this, to say the least. I was trying to fix the audio issues, and then all of a sudden, before I even could get my bearings on this game, they've taken me for a bit of a journey. I'm not sure I like this scary place they've brought me to, gods. I want to go back to normal, straightforward, organized Dota. This is chaos.
You want your
tripping
4
balls,
protect
man.
1,
I'm
DK
tripping
versus
balls.
LGD showdowns.
Yeah. It's then you know what's gonna happen. This you have no idea. It does make for some great entertainment though, that's for sure.
And right now, VP are the ones ahead, and VP need to win this game to force that game 3. They're obviously the favorites coming to this series, but they're not playing like it today. They've already lost the IC Cup, and here they are down a game against NEXT.kz.
Of course, with the jungle Batrider, he's level 5 at 6 minutes, and this is just the power of the hero. As long as you get the stacks off, there's not much you can do. I am personally just shocked they're still dual-laning mid. How do you expect to actually kill Tame My Wild? And you're not going to stop him from farming, because he's already level 7. And he can bottle crow freely. These other lanes do not really need the courier. Batrider can just go to the base. They just seem so reluctant to give it up.
I think he's got this kill. I think he's killing his Nyx Assassin here.
He's got 3 bottle charges. He can maybe look to go.
Ooh, I think he expects maybe to have 1 point in Carapace, because all you need is 1 point in Carapace to dodge the screen. But if he knew there was no points in Carapace there, he would have definitely gone for it.
Well, really, really nice. He's really, really going to have to go to base now. That's for sure. Clap on the mid lane, and in comes the silencer. They're going to turn this one around. In comes the bat as well. Lasso's there, but the Panda ult forced out, and now makes it go in KSI. Firefly not available. He's dropping low. He actually is going to lasso the fire creep while running away from it. It still gives chase. The Earth Panda being microed back. Arsart on the hunt. Great micro here. Boulder Toss comes out. Queen of Pain in the air. KSI is low, but he's not dead, and in the end, our Panda, Stallcat, will escape. That was some fantastic Panda micro. Unfortunately, though, he did have to blow his ult just to get away.
Yeah, he had to blow his ult to get away, and Batrider had to blow his ult to get away as well. That lasso on the Fire Panda, it's the Panda that does the most damage. It's the one that saved his life actually by using that. So both teams blowing an important ultimate early on, which can set them up some kills. A lasso probably less important this early on because Bat doesn't have a blink dagger yet, so he's happy just to go back to the jungle, farm up his blink, and not worry too much about having to use his ultimate, whereas Panda, he wants to be starting to get his team some kills.
In good news for NEXT.kz, they have a very organized inventory. 5 sets of boots. It just looks so symmetrical for them. Now what do they do from here? Whatafaka has his magic wand up, still not level 6. Illidan, Max Greevil's Greed. Your classic Western alchemist, the Chinese alchemist. Occasionally we see this, but it's normally the solo mid. Rush the mech, be the utility hero. Illidan, he'll go greedy, and why the hell not?
The Mushi Alchemist will do this.
That's true.
The Mushi Alchemist loves gold.
The Mushi Alchemist will do this until the game's over. Well, Whatafaka, he'll leap out, but the stun is going to follow him. The Dark Pact, he never casted it, and as a result, he will be going down here. Tame My Wild. No, it actually goes to Illidan. Even worse. Now 3,000 gold. Do you go Shadowblade here, or do you just go for some sort of farming item? How greedy do you want to be?
They're not stacking a whole lot for him, so I don't think you want to go... if you go farming, you go Battle Fury here, but I think most likely he's just going to get a super fast Shadowblade.
Radiant's top tower
It'd be really
is under
nice to set
attack.
kills all over the place, and I think having a Shadowblade at 8.5 minutes in would just do a scary amount of damage. There we go.
The ding. Meanwhile, mid, Tame My Wild does go down. They finally connected and killed him off. They invested so much for that kill.
I'm surprised. I guess I must have been Stalcat baiting because they shouldn't be able to.
Bottom lane, what a fucker. Lifted up, thrown back in, and blown up. Just can't get away. Good burst
Kills all
damage.
over the place.
Yeah, unfortunately, 5 of them on VP. NEXT.kz really struggling here in game number 2. Good news for them and their fans is they are leading the best of 3, 1-0. So even if they go on to lose this game, they still have one last shot to stave off elimination. And Shadowblade City.
This dinging noise is, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. If it's like a big item, yeah, but it's doing it for. I feel like there's already too many item pickup notifications as there is. But
it did it for friggin' smoke. Oh no, Shadowblade just picked up. He gets off the auto attack, then drops the stun, and Mantis is in trouble. And now he's dead.
Has not arrived yet. Unfortunately, it was en route on the courier. Now turns around to go back home because he is dead.
That's Greevil's Greed in action. Without the Greevil's Greed, well, maybe, just maybe, he doesn't get it quite that fast, and it doesn't end up happening that way. But it does. I think for NEXT.kz, one of the most important thing right now is for them to fight with the Panda when he has Blink, for him to farm a Blink, 600 gold away, and then number 2 is to get level 6 on this Nyx. We're now 10 minutes in. They really need Vendetta initiation in this game. They really need Nyx to be able to set up some kills before VP get too big. Once our stars hit 6, once they have the next item on the Alk, once they have the Blink Dagger on the bat, which is coming now, VP can just start finding pickoffs. And NEXT.kz, well, their window, I wouldn't say it's closing, but it's starting to feel a little bit narrower.
Yeah. Oh, Gyrocopter actually getting a big neutral stack here that his team have helped out with. But the thing is, a fast Shadowblade on Gyrocopter, you're not really an initiator. It's more an escape thing if anything. It's an escape thing, it's something that gives you some nice damage, but you can't use it to roam the map and just wreak havoc like an Alchemist can.
They're going in bottom. They're Blink Dagger for KSI. He can get it from the side shop here and then look to go if he'd like. He blinks in. He's got a lasso. It's a little bit too far. I don't think he expected Stalcat to get creep blocked. Had he probably would have continued going in instead of backing off and then jumping forward. But in the end, he will escape. Now going to Firefly some creeps and then farm towards his next item. So the Blink Dagger has been revealed. That is the good thing for NEXT.kz. They dodge a bit of a bullet here.
Top tower is under attack.
This Blink Dagger not being used to effect right off the bat, but it's one of those things where whether or not you, even when you